Hi, my name is Catherine Munt with Syscon, and thanks for taking a moment of your time. Today I wanted to share with you a book that I just finished with my accountability group called Death by Meeting by Patrick Lencioni. As with his other books, it's written as a fable, a story about a company and their issues with meetings, of course. He talks about a couple of key points, and then he highlights 4 types of meetings at the end of the book. One of the things that he's highlighting is the need for drama to keep people engaged and involved in the discussion in the meeting that you have in mind. Another one is talking about sticking to the format, and when things come up that are really not within the format, setting those aside, finding an appropriate time with the appropriate people, rather than jeopardizing the conversation at hand. He also talks about how relevant meetings are to our lives. We need to be engaged in these. We need these meetings. They're not just meant to fill a clock or bore us to death. He also talks about the first 10 minutes of a meeting. Just like if you were turning on a television show or you were watching the beginning of a movie, those first 5-10 minutes is when it's going to hook you, get you engaged, or you're going to flip the channel. Same thing is true with our meetings. So the 4 meetings he talks about is the daily huddle, thinking about that as giving the headlines on the news. Then he talks about the weekly tactical meeting, usually an hour in length or so, and you might think of that as your weekly crime drama. The third one is monthly strategic meetings, about 2 hours or so, at a set time with a set agenda and sufficient time for everyone to be engaged and get through the topics. And the fourth one is the quarterly offsite. Think about that as a mini-series. Obviously a longer period of time, where you would really dive in uninterrupted to talk about strategy, positioning, personnel, your team, and also any strategic objectives within your industry. So those are the highlights from the book, and I would encourage you to take a look. Death by Meeting, Patrick Lencioni, and I hope you have a great rest of your week. Thanks.